Rudy Gelnett was one of the most fascinating characters I've ever met, and character in a great sense. He truly was unique. His childhood was not ideal, but he saw the world. He had a band. He was interested in music. He had his own orchestra by the time he was a sophomore in high school.
I think to make some money, he went on a cruise and he played on the cruise ship.
And was just a fantastic person, very talented as an artist, a cartoonist, a writer. Like all of us, he had his eccentricities, rode the bike religiously. We
rode bicycles together. Rudy's bike was not state-of-the-art. It was in a state of repair. And many times we just fixed it together to hold it for a while. And yet Rudy had tons of money, but he was
frugal.
He was really frugal.
He graduated from Susquehanna, was quite an athlete, which a lot of people in town probably wouldn't realize. A good basketball player, pole vaulter and track.
Then he was in the military. He was an officer in the Naval Reserve.
He also served in World War II and was called back in Korea. He was on a landing craft. He was a communications officer. He was president of his class, president of his fraternity, things like that. He was a leader, and people just gravitated to him. He taught at Shillington, and one of his pupils was John Updike. But Rudy would say, "Yes, I taught Updike writing, typewriting that is." But he was very much interested in the community, and more so than people realized until after he passed away. And it didn't surprise me, because if you got to know Rudy well, you realized he was very generous, and his will, of course, left the bulk of his estate to Selinsgrove. It was, I think, $5.6 million with not many strings attached. All he said was, for the betterment of my hometown, Selinsgrove, Pennsylvania.